Hey, what's up, Andrew? Yeah, I did take off yesterday. So I made a public video on my Real Crypto channel. I don't know if you if you've ever seen me there, Andrew. Pretty big channel, decent sized channel, I should say. Um, Made a public video about how I think it's likely to keep going. As odd as that sounds, looks like we're gonna fight that premise today. We'll see what happens. Tesla kind of put a kink in the plans there. They announced a $5 billion public offering of stock. So remember a while ago we talked about companies can just sell stock? Well, Tesla's doing that. They're selling some of their stock. But you did the calculations, it's about 10 million shares, and you consider that their average daily volume is 100 million shares. It's actually not that much. So hopefully it's going to yeah, so we'll see what it's going to do. Should be pretty interesting. We're 493 at the moment. Pre-market of 534. Yeah, it's probably because of secondary offering or the whatever they call it. I'm not sure if they call it a secondary at that stage of the game, but Nasdaq's up 0.64%. Pretty good. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta do something real quick. Hold on. Still here. All right, there we go. All right. Is that Amazon? What am I looking at here? So they have a thing called Power E Trade, and I'm playing around with this a little bit. Pretty cool. Huh. Big spread on some of these options. Well, yeah, it could. I mean, it's going to be a little tricky given the secondary offering, which could be good for me, actually. It's funny. I was doing the math last night because I spent all day on this trade yesterday because it's so insane. Um, I actually spent all day, even after the market closed yesterday, on this Tesla trade, looking at model book stocks. I was looking at cryptocurrencies. I mean, and I got to be honest. A lot of the charts said that it's topping, but I also found some that said it isn't topping. And then I actually talked to um, a friend of mine who pretty well respected trader over here in Arizona. He used to run the meetups for IBD in Scottsdale, and yeah, he agreed with me. He says it doesn't look like a blow off top. It doesn't look like it's done. So it's interesting. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But I put that video out last night. I had to put that in the universe for whatever that's worth. I mean, yeah, I don't think 560 is out of the ordinary by any stretch. As a matter of fact, I was looking at it because if we get past 560 and we do get towards 750, which is is really weird to say is a potential next target because it's really high. It's 50% from here. We've already rallied 83%, so it it's starting to feel a little greedy. I got to be honest. Um, it's just like the next big round number, I guess. Well, we just emailed. I didn't actually call him. It was kind of late. He's an older guy, so I didn't want to bug him. I don't want to like. Anyway, he's a super nice guy, but um, no, he didn't really give a rationale. He just says, yeah, he doesn't really. He thinks it's too early for a blow off top in Tesla. That's how he's playing it, so he's still holding on to it. And I've still got mine. And we're playing with this 500 level. And market opens in a couple. Let me go refill my water. I'll be back in a minute. You should help take care of the doggy. You gonna clean up his poop? You're gonna be on poop duty. Dogs don't do litter boxes. Dogs poop in the grass. Yeah. Crazy how that works. It's like you and me. We wouldn't poop in a litter box, would we? Hmm. I'd poop right in the middle of the street. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. So Marcus going to open here. Oh, just a few seconds. Takes a while to get water when you're talking dogs with your kid. Here we go. Holy crap. Kodak's up 58%. Zoom's up 35%. DocuSquare, Peloton. Holy bejesus. Go DocuSign. That's earnings. Zoom's earnings. Kodak's just craziness. They sell a camera? I think they sold a camera this morning. D.E. Shaw discloses stake late Monday. Ooh, that's... Oh, nice. Someone taking some confidence in Kodak. That's good. All right, so Tesla... We'll just keep an eye on it like we normally do. I'm not going to hark on it too much because it'll overwhelm me. I was overwhelmed a lot of the day yesterday, guys, I got to say. GAXA took a dump yesterday, but sort of bounced off the old breakup. Yeah, it did take a dump. Yeah, not too bad, actually. Yep, I see what you're saying. I agree. Not too bad. That could be a dead cat bounce, though, into the close yesterday. Really not a lot of volume on it. Yeah, it's in another consolidation at best. So, and hopefully best is is the scenario here. So, Amazon up another 1%. Another new high for Amazon. So they're going. Let's see if they're going to keep going or sell off. Nasdaq 0.45% to the upside. Our new best friend EXPI is doing pretty good this morning. Maintaining these elevated levels is really good because, you know, we live for elevated levels and all that stuff. So Tesla coming down. Yeah, so Tesla with a secondary offering. I'm not sure if it's called a secondary offering. I don't know what it's called, but they're going to sell $5 billion of stock, which is 10 million shares at $500 a share, which is 1/10 of the daily average volume. The average volume is 100 million. Wait, what? 50 million? 12 million? What the hell was I looking at the other day then? Oh, it's 70. I was transposing. I thought this was the average and this was the daily. It's the inverse. So this is the daily. So it's like 15% or 12% of the average daily volume. So we'll see. All right. So 486. Let's see how we're gonna handle this. I was doing some calculations actually last night, and the way things are going right now with testing the options, the way that they're structured, I'm like dropping percent for percent, which is usually I'm dropping 3 to 4%, 4%. So it's actually not bad. So we'll see what happens here, but so far they're selling off on the news of that secondary probably, but still within ranges. All right. So 13.4 million shares. I don't know how they I don't know how they sell that. If they I don't know when they sell that. February raised more than 2 billion from a stock sale. The banks which act as sales agents get a commission of up to 0.5% of the gross proceeds from each sale of the shares, as well as reimbursement for certain expenses. Huh, okay. So they're selling, I don't know when they're starting to sell. But once again, 5 billion isn't that much, so Zoom is now with more than IBM. Yeah, let's look at the Zoom chart, man. Jeez. Look at that gap. I thought about buying Zoom before earnings, but I don't buy before earnings, and sometimes you miss out on 32% moves. They almost triple the earnings estimate. Holy crap. That is awesome. So Trade Desk poking his head up positive today. All right, maybe that's starting to get on the upswing. Bitcoin, Ethereum has had a good night. Looks like the market's pulling back a little bit. Wouldn't Zoom get dumped? No, I don't think so. I think for a lot of people it's kind of a new normal. Some businesses that have been forced to work from home will likely continue to do so due to cost saving measures. So the real estate may actually suffer a little bit, but um, overall, I mean, I think Zoom and DocuSign are going to do good. I mean, here's one thing about the world is it never quite goes back to the way that it was. There's always a sticking power, and I think that we're going to see that in a lot of things. All right, AMD flat, Starbucks, Beyond Meat lower, Tesla lower, Skyworks win, MongoDB, Square, and Roku having a good day today. Excellent. After a nice little tight consolidation entry, which I stupidly missed like a stupid person. Restoration Hardware, another 2%. This thing is looking still super tasty as it starts its next leg up. And Peloton before earnings doing good too. That that's gone. Kodak 40% is crazy. So who took a stake in this thing? All right, Barons, we'll read your article in horrible black and white. Hedge fund D.E. Shaw. Well-known hedge fund, 50 billion under management. Trading has appeared to put the loan in jeopardy. No analyst covering Kodak. Wow. Someone should just buy them. All right, not much going on there. I don't know why we have this on here. It's kind of just for fun. Let's get it out of there. All right, DocuSign following through a little bit this morning. Tesla bouncing off that sell-off we just saw in the morning. AMC. So AMC was coming up pretty good and had a sell-off. Today it's up 2.5% off of the 10-day moving average, finding a little bit of support. Not too bad. NIO another 2%. NIO had a great reversal day yesterday. Hey, what's up, Ellie? NIO's day yesterday was just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So it opened way the hell down here, dropped a little bit, and came all the way back up. So that was pretty impressive in NIO. So we're back up here a little bit. We're getting towards that $20 level again, which has been a little bit of a ceiling. Maybe you can call it 21 as a ceiling, but regardless, it's getting back up here. It's fairly stable, which is good. And a lot of our recent ones are doing great today. Roku, Peloton, DocuSign, even Square. Oh, Square popping out, new high right there. Bam. There you go. Net looking really good. Net getting pretty tight here as well. Yesterday was kind of an elevated volume day, unfortunately. Yeah, Zoom had some earnings, Ellie. Yep. Netflix hanging up here 2%. Looking good, flagging out, and kind of a cup and handle. Not sure if the weekly qualifies as a handle. It does not qualify as a handle on the weekly chart. Amazon doing good, 1%. 0.5 for the NASDAQ. There we go. I thought Zoom was going to do good on earnings, but I never traded on it. I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, still not good to trade on earnings, so I never did anything. It's amazing how many trades you can botch and still make money. It's amazing. Foot Locker down. Oh yeah, nice gappy gap down. Yeah, it's not my typical kind of trade. Trade Desk up 2%. All right, this one may start to get going pretty soon here. Looks like we're kind of on the curl up. This one is likely still buyable versus where DocuSign, obviously on earnings, is not buyable unless you're going to do a buyable gap up rule, which case your buy point is a little bit higher still. Yeah, I don't have work up here. And we should add work. The XPI a little bit negative. Beyond Meat, Tesla down 1, MJ down 1. Yeah, all in all, not bad. Yep, Amazon. Where's Amazon? There it is. Yeah, so my target for Amazon's 4,000. It's my target for Amazon. Looks like it's on the way to getting there. Starting to accelerate up here a little bit. Looking good so far. Is 10,000? Yeah, yeah, I have an option though. I don't I can't really. I wonder what the farthest out option you could get on Amazon is. Probably September. June 20. See, Tesla has a September 2022 option. That's funny. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I think one of the differences though between Tesla and a lot of other companies and Amazon, you can probably do that. Amazon sales growth is still phenomenally high. Like they're still blowing out earnings. They've been on just a great earnings crushing road trip. Crazy. So you can go to 2022 and need $4,242 to break even if you were to buy it at the money call. This is only a 33% increase. Why does everyone just hate on Tesla? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I was reading a I was reading a some article. Do I still have it? I don't know if this is the same article, but I've never seen so many Tesla just haters in a very long time. Just straight up haters. I'm like, wow. Wasn't expecting that. Not one person was talking good about Tesla. I read like 40 comments. Now there's a ton of them. So, if you're gonna short his, you think you're gonna short his stock. It sounds like he's. No, I think he can sell shorts. He can do what he wants to do. I think it's hilarious. Selling actual shorts for shorts. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I had just never seen them in one place at one time on one comment stream before. All right, NIO up 2%. GBTC. All right, cool. At least I got NIO that time. Nice little bull flag forming here. It looks like. All right, just coming back down. Nvidia, yeah, right. That thing just won't stop. Talk about a parabolic run. This thing is freaking. Just buy that anytime. Yeah, that's been a freight train. Absolute freight train. Just print new high after new high, regardless of the time frame. I mean, it almost does have a monopoly. AMD's there, but they're really competing with Intel now more than Nvidia. They used to be competitors with Nvidia, then they kind of flipped their strategy to piece to processors versus video graphics cards. All right, Square up 4%, doing really nice up here. Square just breaking out of a small consolidation into a new high. Nasdaq 0.67 holding really nicely. So far, so good. D-Dog 3%. D-Dog's in a pretty nice consolidation here after earnings. So not too bad right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, definitely a nice base, 26%. Could turn into a cup for D-Dog. So it actually went positive and they were estimated to go negative. That could be a bottom. Kind of hard to know exactly when to get in here. You do have a 50-day that's acting as resistance. Could try to get it on the come up. Come up through the 50-day. Would be interesting. Peloton Coops up here too. Yeah, this whole other batch of medium base stocks is I basically missed most of them. Well, I don't think Tesla's a buy. I think Tesla's a you should be holding. Yeah, you don't buy Tesla up here. Yeah, you don't do that. Just because I say something has more to run doesn't mean it's a buy. There's a big difference in buying something properly and it running. Like Nvidia is a good example. I mean, it sounds weird, but it's just what the hell? Stop. Go away. You know, there's only a couple of entry points, and today is not one of them. If that makes sense. Like here's probably a decent entry point. Like there's probably a decent entry point. So you only have two or three probably there's so one there, two there, and then one there, two there, three there. You don't want to buy it up here. Same with Tesla. You don't want to buy Tesla up here. It's too high. There's too much risk of a pullback. Just too much risk. All right, so far we have sold a little bit off. Just got to see how it handles it. Trend lines are still intact, so really not doing much. But all these secondary ones, these like other ones are like DocuSign's killing it. Shows a buyable gap up rule. Right here would be a 252.29 entry actually on the 30-minute open. That's buyable. Another gap rule is if it undercuts the open, you can buy it on the way back up through. That's another buyable gap rule. Peloton's too far extended at this point. Look at the volume in Peloton. Just tons of volume in Peloton. Earnings coming up 2,910. You know, we just saw what Zoom did, which is probably likely why Peloton's having a good day today. Zendesk, double bottom base on Zendesk. That one's already kind of broken out. About 12%. You got Square 5% now. Oh, there we go, extending. So Square trying to get out of a buy range. If you want Square, you should probably try to jump on it quickly. May already be too late though. We'll see how these when you get towards this upper echelon here, some days they're capable of continuing up to 9, 10, 12, 15%, but a lot of days you get 6 to 8% and that's your max on most days. But so far so good for Square here. Good volume. Nice little cup and handle. Not really a base here on the weekly time frame, but on the daily it's actually not bad. It's about can't even see. 27 days, so that's 3 almost 4 weeks. Yeah, it doesn't quite qualify as a base, just a small consolidation. All right, NIO 2.5 up a little bit more. Doing pretty good. Tesla managing okay so far. And Trade Desk 2.2. Come on, Trade Desk. after earnings. We just need a little bit more volume pickup and hopefully be able to get past that 510. Maybe starting to look like, not quite Docu. We were already past earnings, but like a Peloton. Looking to have it, move up and then just extend up. Probably include Square in that category. Roku maybe even. Look like one of these. It's like I've got a line here for something. I'll get rid of that. It's so weird looking at the split prices. Can't tell how good, bad it is as well as before. WDLF, the pattern is so consistent. 10 to 20 back down to 10. Yeah, in those situations, there's a lot of people trying to do that. Yeah, this is like the bottom of the. I don't even know how these get printed. These zero prices. I don't think you can go past 4 decimal places. So yeah, I mean, if you do get filled at 1, you could possibly sell it at 2. The problem here is the order book is probably so thick that you're never actually going to get filled. Yeah, so your ask is 264 million, and your bid here is 47 million, 7 million, 10 million. It's a little too early for me to do that kind of math, but you're highly unlikely to get filled. The money's likely just to sit there. And then if you do get filled on the 1, which is awesome, again, you're going to be waiting to get filled at the 2. And it's hard to say. Give it a shot. I mean, if that's something you want to do, don't put your life savings. Just do like $50 and see if you get filled. Odds are you won't. I loosely remember doing that. NIO 3% right now. All right, so NIO doing pretty good. Nat Soxel back up 4%. Freaking Nvidia on a stupid run. Look at my target trend line for a trade that I should have held. Although Tesla kind of made up more than what I didn't make by this trade. Man, I'm telling you, it's better to be lucky than good. Tesla's just been super lucky. All right, Square 5.5, Roku. Just breaking into highs. Looks like 2 days ago. And then again, following through a little bit today. Match.com. Haven't seen you in a little bit. Doing pretty good. Go check out the global watch list. Docu, Coop, Square, Roku, Glog, AMC, Twilio. How's Twilio doing? Twilio doing good. I like it. Netflix 3.57%. There's YY up 3%. In a this week would qualify as a handle if it closes red in a potential cup and handle base. Nasdaq 0.8%. ZTO, haven't seen that one in a little bit. Doing good. Atlassian, all right, trying to run back quickly into highs. That could be good. Livongo, whatever. All right, now formed a cup and handle / symmetrical triangle, whatever you want to call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This loosely qualifies as a flat base. Oh, it's 25%. Does not qualify as a flat base. This would have to be cup and handle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I don't think it'll do it. Cup and handle needs 7 weeks. This is actually looking really good right here. Look at the volume just dry up. It is super low. It's lower than any time up here. This thing is primed. Whoops. I saw that happening, but I couldn't stop it. This is looking really good right here. Which is weird because are they gonna get bought out? Yeah, looking really good right there. We got Livongo down here, don't we? 2 point. LVGO. Yeah, there we go. All right, so this looks like a cup and handle, just not like a really traditional one. But this is look at the volume, man. There's just no volume being traded down here. No sellers left. Whoever was selling here was done really quickly, and we've just been slowly moving up ever since. All right, so what would a target be for here? 176. Oh, super nice. Wait a minute. Oh, it doesn't look right. All right, how's Tesla doing? Down 5% now, 4.5%. Okay, Livongo quotes are just wrong on StockShed. All right. All right, later, Andrew. Have a good one, bud. There we go. All right, so what did we say? We said 20% would be, let's just do 175. It's a round number. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. 10.8. Oh, that actually still works. All right, so that Livongo is looking really nice. Tesla down full 5% now. Oh, just bounced up a little bit. Okay, Square, Peloton, Zoom 42%. Okay, so it broke that high. Crazy. This thing is gone. This thing is gone. I don't know how far it's going to go, but I just know it's gone. Have a good trip, Zoom. DocuSign, Peloton. I mean, dude, crazy. Square going up. Net going up. Maybe. Net is yet to go up, but it's coiling here. This is pretty nice too. AMC, Soxel, RH, Trade Desk 2.44. Come on, Trade Desk, get your butt moving. Although this is in the same sector as D-Dog, and they're just not moving right now. They're in the wrong sector. DocuSign, Peloton, all COVID stocks. Square potentially could be called a COVID stock because it works with small businesses remotely, probably. Roku, Net, Internet. AMC having a 4% day here, pretty good. Stocks with NVIDIA, basically. Trade Desk 2.79. All right, come on, Trade Desk. Let's get going. Yeehaw. Amazon, where you at? 1.61. Come on. Come on, Amazon. I got a few red here. Sit back and enjoy. I don't know. Can I do that? Is that a thing? Not sure if that's a thing. Okay, there's Livongo. Livongo's going. I'm on the fence about a Livongo position. Maybe I'll kill that Foot Locker position. How much was built into Foot Locker? 173%. Livongo is 182%, probably a little bit less right now. Yeah, I'm trying not to jump around, man, but there's just so much going on. Like Livongo looks really nice. The low volume is like Foot Locker, but just in a growing sector, and it's in a better uptrend. So maybe I'll ditch Foot Locker for some Livongo. I don't know. I'm in an interesting position right now. How's EXPI doing? Managing pretty good. Just holding up here. Not really going anywhere. NASDAQ 1%. Actually, I could sell half of EXPI. That's a nice base up there. 0.96 for the NASDAQ. Coops and KG. Carvana. Carvana trying to break out. Look at Carvana, guys. That thing really couldn't give a F over here too, Ellie, until it's blow off top day. Now it's back. It's done resting, it looks like. It's all done resting. Everything. Everything is done resting. They sell used cars. They're a digital car sales platform. They're famous for their car carousel down here in Tempe, Arizona, actually. Yeah, there's been a shift in, which is actually why EXPI has been doing pretty good. Um, there's a shift to everything to online. So these are online used car sales, kind of like Auto Trader, but they own the cars more like an actual used car lot, and they just have a good UI basically. I don't know. I've never shopped there. Not sure I've even been to their website before, but you'd assume they have a good UI. And then EXPI does cloud-based mortgages or real estate agents. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Ooh, 5.5 for NIO. Sook is sooker now. I forget that down day yesterday. What down day? We had a down day? When was that? When was the down day? I don't know. Not sure. Crazy. NIO gone, son. Hey man, as long as you're making money, own something. Just own something. 44% for Zoom. All right, trade that's kind of a non-starter. Looked like it was headed in the right direction. We just kind of stalled out a little bit. All right, just keep having a few days like this, Trade Desk, and we'll be okay. We'll have a good relationship together. All right, LVGO pulling back a little bit. Okay. Pretty overheated morning right there. Looks like we're calming down some. I say some because others are not. Peloton just sitting up there at highs. Some others pulling back a little bit. NAO is not one of them. Square Trade Desk at 3% now. That's match. What the hell? There's Trade Desk. Pretty in line with what it's been doing here lately in terms of these up moves. It goes up and then pulls back the rest of the day. You can see right here. It goes up, pulls back. Yesterday it was down. Day before that it goes up, pulls back. But you have a series of higher highs and higher lows. So hopefully that trend is in. And we're just going to be going forward. Is that a pocket pivot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that was a pocket pivot 2 days ago. So we'll see if we get another one. Well, that's everyone, Ellie. That's everyone. Used car prices are actually for the past couple of years have been pretty high. Yeah, it's very interesting. I haven't been shopping around. That's just what I've heard through the grapevine. You know what is crazy used car prices? Tesla has crazy used car prices. They are basically new car prices. I've never seen anything close to that. INMD taking it on the chin this morning. Eek. No, thank you. I will avoid that. All right, INMD, you're gone. Peace out, INMD. Have a good day. An SUV you're going to buy, you're going to go for new? That's up to you, buddy. I do not do new at all. It's just too, you just lose too much money. It's the biggest thing you have to buy that's going to lose you the most money. You know what I mean? It's like having to buy the, I think INSG, the one I just deleted. It's like having to buy MJ. It's like I've got to buy MJ stocks. I know it's going to go down by 60%. I know MJ is going to go down by 60 more percent, but I have to buy it. Why not? Well, do whatever you want to do, Ellie. Do whatever you want to do. I see people driving up in new cars with nice dealer license plates. And well, yeah, yours may be. Yours definitely may be. Yeah, you probably make tons more money than I do. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can probably do that easy. Yeah, well, I don't buy cars with trading money. Trading money goes to more trading money. Cash goes to cars. Yeah, if I can save 10 grand, that's a pretty big deal to me. I'm I'm pretty frugal. I'm not used to money at all. Like I'm not at all used to money. Looking at my Roth IRA balance this year is just I was having a hard day yesterday just taking it all in with Tesla's crate. And the funny thing is I mean it was up pretty big before, but this last 10% just freaking took the account to another level. And I'm just like, really? And the funny thing yesterday, it said because of the split and everything, it said days gain unrealized, and it was like $1.7 million on the day. I'm like, wow, Like, I kind of like how that looks. We'll have to get there. We'll have to get there. On the way. Not there yet, but on the way. But yeah, so yeah, I've never. No, I'm always a guy to save some bucks. Like if it's a purchase over $500, it needs a little bit of scrutiny. It needs a little bit. That's. I mean, that's in all honesty, the only way that I've really been able to save money to trade with is by being frugal. So I don't think that goes away once it's kind of ingrained in you. It's kind of like those old people. If you guys have heard the stories of the people from the Great Depression, just like hoarding every penny and every morsel of food, is because they went through some shit. And I don't think you forget being that kind of destitute. So now get something roomy. Just get. I don't know how much you drive. Like that's another thing. See, my wife's got a nicer car. I drive the minivan. I actually like the minivan, but we bought that in 2013. I'm like, yeah, I ain't selling this thing. We didn't buy it for new; it was used, but we bought it for decent, too much money, in my opinion. Yeah, not enough to go crazy on it. Yeah. All right, net up here. Roku trade desk doing good. Where's our Levon go? Did it go back down? I don't see it. There it is. 2.71. So it's right there. Okay. Yeah, pulled back a little bit. Don't see price being anything. Well, I mean, nothing you can't handle? Is that what you mean by isn't anything? What are you looking for? I love cars. Let's do it. I like Auto Trader actually. They still have a ton of cars. Yeah, those are good cars. Absolutely. I was thinking Subaru when you said that. Yeah. Most people like are kind of scared to admit they want a Subaru. Give me a zip code close to you that isn't your zip code because you're live on YouTube. And I don't think Rob's gonna hunt you down. Andrew might though. He seems like a bit of a stalker. 94121. No, they want you to put a zip code in here. What? Yeah, I don't care either. It's only four people here. Yeah, these are nice cars. 2015 for that's not bad. Is there a year that you're going for? You know what? If you Google me long enough, you'll find everything out. I've had the same stuff for 20 plus years on the internet, so it's not a secret who I am. You could find me really quickly with just some Google searches. Here's one for 19.7 on Vroom. Vroom's a new one. They may be trying to get market share. Oh, you can buy a new one for 28? Really? Let's go to Subaru. I don't care about any of it, to be honest with you. Not anymore. I'm still a big car guy. I used to be a huge car nut. Huge car nut. Yeah, starting at 25. Kind of ugly though. No, go away 4C. You had a packed Mazda 3. I like Mazdas, man. Those cars are cool. Mazdas are super cool. You just gonna use it to drive around town? You ain't going nowhere in it? You gonna go like out of town or something? I don't know what you get here for miles per gallon. Gallon's pretty good, 33. My stupid van only gets 20. Luckily, I don't drive it very much. Yeah, new 30K, but you can go down here and save half of that. I think we just saw one for 17.5 if you want to get a little bit older, 56,000 miles, $17,000. You're saving $17,000. There's a 22. What's that? You don't want to save $17,000? 19,000. There's 19,000 for 2018, 22,000 miles. That's pretty good. The best thing to do though, if you're cheap like I am, well, what are you going to get out of it anyways? The Subaru actually should last you a while. Yeah, see, here's the thing for me. I'm going to drive a car into the dirt, you know? I'm driving a car into the dirt. So the least I can pay for, man, it's too lazy. What are you talking about? Eh. Do you get paid by the hour? Or do you get a salary? I don't know. It's up to you. I'm not gonna. I'm just. Yeah, 17,000 bucks is quite a bit of money, unless that's like a weekly paycheck for you. It depends on the mechanic. Some guys do drop offs. There's some good mechanics out there, man. You just if you don't want to. I mean, there's not much to. I mean, there's really ain't much to do with the car. I don't do shit maintenance on my cars until I really got to do maintenance. But you got to do that shit anyways. I mean, oil changes, you can drop that off anywhere and get an oil change, and you got to get that done regardless. But I mean, a time. I mean, maybe got to do a timing belt, but my wife does it. I don't even do it. My wife doesn't have daytime. She does it. She drops it off. I don't. If I got to do maintenance, it's usually something big, like a timing chain needs replaced or something like that. But see, the funny thing is, if you're looking at a timing chain, if you find a decent shop, like I don't know, let's say you buy this one for 20,000 instead of 30,000. Um, a timing chain is only going to cost you like 1,200 bucks, 1,500 bucks. I don't know about in California, but dude, you're still saving tons of money. Anyway, do what you want to do. But yeah, the Supers are good cars, man. I thought about it once or twice. It's a little too. I don't know. They are good cars though. Is the Forester the bigger one? Yeah, 25 is not bad. If you stick with 25, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's the bigger one. Yeah. Oh, is this a new one? The Ascent. My wife used to have. Um, it wasn't a Subaru BRZ because in the end it's just like a toy. Or I think it's a Toyota or Scion something or other. And these cars are badass, but they're too small for you. That looks pretty cool. That starts at 32 though. Yeah, it looks bigger, especially with the price. The stance of it's just bigger too. Starlink multimedia. One thing that drives me nuts with cars is their multimedia package. My wife's got an Acura, and that is the worst technical experience in a car for something that should be awesome. Because I like Acuras, love Acuras, but the infotainment system is just a piece of trash. Absolute piece of trash. I even don't like the fact that Tesla's just super all digital. That's still a little bit weird to me. Like air vents and stuff. Because every time I'm adjusting stuff in my car, and I think about if I'm in a Tesla, I'm like, yeah, I gotta do this on the screen. That's kind of weird. Well, we rented one. We took it out for an overnight trip. Not a fun trip, but a trip nonetheless. Yeah, we rented a Tesla. It was awesome. It was great. I loved it. I drove it the whole way. I drove like 400 miles in 2 days. All right, Nasdaq 1%. It's like Tesla's bounced almost all the way back. Livongo is taking a. I'm not hating. It's just I am okay. I'm a very aggressive driver, to kind of put it lightly. I'm an aggressive driver, and but as like I know where I'm very tactile. I know where everything is. I could walk around my house blindfolded, and these days I would bump something, but 5 years ago I wouldn't bump a thing. I'm very tactile, so I know where all the buttons are in my car. If I want to turn the radio up or down, I know exactly where to go. If I want to adjust the air conditioning, I know exactly where to go. And it's hard to do that with a touchscreen. Very difficult to do that. So I'm not hating on it at all. I love Tesla. I want to buy one, but at the same time, I would. There are some things, especially in a car, when you're trying to pay attention, that should have some knobs. Like I think your radio control should be a knob, which Tesla has it on the steering wheel, which is fantastic. I worry about the longevity of those steering wheel knobby things though, and then air conditioning. I think those should be a little bit more thought put into that. I was thinking to myself, like, I wonder if they ever did some kind of a software SDK for that touchscreen, and you could kind of design your own little GUI system that fit you. I'm like, ooh, that'd be awesome if I could do that. Because then I design a GUI system where like the air conditioning were stuck on the left and the right at the bottom, and I could just, the middle could be the middle and like a 4x3 thing. That'd be pretty cool. Or are they doing that? They should at some point. They're a software company, so I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it one bit. Setting AC while they ran into a car. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's I don't want to take my attention away from the road. I just don't. And if I do, I back far away. I'm very conscious when I'm driving. Very, very conscious. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Tesla would be bad if they had six buttons under the touchscreen. I mean, six buttons under the, I mean, something. But I guess it's just too much. Well, yeah, be married to my wife and tell her that she has to wait until autopilot to adjust the air conditioning while she's driving alone. Yeah, I adjust it all the time. I adjust it due to noise reasons. If I'm getting a phone call, there's all kinds of stuff to do. And I just think that they could have spent a little bit more time. That's all. They could have spent a little bit more time kind of laying stuff out and have Alexa. I don't Alexa in your car. And I know 6%. Crazy awesome. Crazy awesome. That's phenomenal. My NIO today. Oh, it's Amazon. NIO's only that? Psh, barely making any money on NIO. Amazon and NIO are making up for whatever Tesla's losing today, which is pretty nice. Foot Locker went green. Cool, cool. EXPI went green. I wonder. Trade Desk 3.5%. All right, let's go. Come on, dude. Look at this. We're extending vertical out of this channel. This is gonna go for a little bit, guys. This is not. This is gonna go. Peloton's up 10% now. So they extended up. We never even stopped. Look at NIL right towards the top of my screen. Yesterday they were dead last. Down here 7% yesterday. The end of the day green, and now they're up 7% again. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely crazy. Come on, Tesla. You can do it. Probably won't, but you can. Remember, Ellie, we were talking about Pi Method and my trend lines. You said, what's it say to do? I said nothing. I did nothing. And we got rewarded 1.25% for the NASDAQ. Shoo. Suka now. Come on, babies. Daddy needs a new Tesla. I guess mommy gets the Tesla, actually. Speaking of Tesla, Investor Day / Battery Day, I think is in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Yeah, mommy gets the Tesla. Daddy doesn't get the Tesla. Mommy would get the Tesla. She's got the commute. I commute in my sandals. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, I was gonna look up Battery Investor Day. I think it's the 22nd. September 22nd. Okay. So this was another thing. I haven't really talked about this much. The price action has been so tremendous. This could be a sell the news event. Remember back in the day when Apple used to have events and people cared? You know, they would actually sell off on the event. They would sell off on the event. So I wonder if this is going to be a sell the news event for Tesla. I mean, it is up just egregiously. I understand that. I subscribe to that, you know. Oh, dang. Tesla all the way back up. What are you doing, Tesla? What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do it. Don't go green. It's too much. Don't do it. Holy crap, it's doing it. It's going to stall. It's going to stall. Ah! That's crazy. 501.18. See, everyone left and they're missing all the good stuff, which is me screaming into the microphone. Must be just Fed buying it at this stage. You done with what? This is what you're here for, Ellie. Did you see my video yesterday? My real crypto video on Tesla? Did you watch that by chance? Oh, you don't have to apologize. No, I was just. All right, Ellie, take it easy, buddy. Go get a Forester. Bye. Gonna leave me with 3 people, and I think they're lurking. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna get out of here too if we're not gonna have any convo. But market 1.17% right now. The rally is real. I mean, pretty much everything is up today. Trade Desk 3.5%. Amazon 1.3%. Making new highs again. Just bullish, 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 guys. Don't knock it until it deserves to be knocked. And so far, it doesn't deserve to be knocked. 6.5% for NIO. Man, just amazing. All these stocks we've been following every day for so many months now, just continuing these breakouts. And all you can do is stay with the breakouts, guys. That's all you can do. You know, we have a lot of fun. We talk a lot of trash. But at the end of the day, the whole point is to be profitable. And what I said in my stream the other day, what I was talking to Ellie about, is like, dude, if it's up, you're here for these moments when it's overinflated. That's the whole reason you're here. You want Bitcoin $1 million? That's overinflated. So you should be, you know, relishing these environments and yeah, not chastising them or not believing them. Because I think one of the worst things you can do, bullish or bearish, is believe something is not happening when it very clearly is happening. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys later in the Power Hour if you're joining me then. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow when Tesla's at probably $500 again, hopefully. All right, guys, I'll see